guys, it's Sonia. So I just wanted to come on real quick because for once, well, it's always kind of hair related, but today, Friday, May 28th, is me and my husband's 27th wedding anniversary. Yay, us. So we always, go for dinner and exchange gifts. Sometimes we don't. We're kind of at that stage where the gifts thing is, if we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. It's not a big deal at this point because we've been together a really long time, and I mean, what else can we give each other? Like, we're at that point where, just keep it simple, and it's just nice to still be together, still be alive. So from that standpoint, you just feel blessed and you don't focus too much on gifts anymore. But we do like to make it a point to do something, like as far as like dinner, or at least do dinner or breakfast or something to, spend the day or the weekend with each other, just celebrating in our own little way. Nothing big. So I did not put any thought into what to do with my hair. I kind of had something in mind as far as what I would wear to dinner, but then the temperature dropped like 50 degrees. So we had to dig out our warm stuff and sweaters and whatnot. I couldn't wear the cutesy dresses that I recently bought, or blouses. I had to dress up, put on warm sleeve stuff, and put on a jacket. But I didn't give any thought to my hair because I thought, oh, I'll just put it up or wear it to one side. And when I started to try to do that, I didn't like any of it. So at the very last minute, I got my rose water. I bought this rose water with glycerin from Amazon. It's a spray. So I sprayed my hair. No, first I oiled my scalp because, my scalp needed it. So I oiled my scalp with my oil. Excuse me, I totally burped. My oil concoction. And then I sprayed my hair down with the rose water. And then I put a bunch of plaits in it. And I wasn't able to leave them in for any length of time, like not for a long time, because we had to hurry up and get dressed and take our daughter to work because she had to work this evening. Then we went to eat. So the little time I had my hair in those plaits, it gave me these waves. They're falling now, but earlier it was cute. I had these nice little curls or waves, and it was a really cute look. And I was very happy with it. So that's just like a tip. I don't know if any of you have done that, especially under short notice, when you want a quick look or you want some waves or some quick curls or whatever. Wet your hair, braid it up or plait it up, boom. Even if it's just a little wave, at least it's something, and your locks just aren't hanging and they're just straight. Because I didn't want that straight look, because I decided not to put my hair up. I decided not to put it all to one side or anything like that. I was like, I think I'll look better just wearing it down. And so that's what I did, and it worked. But yeah, that's all I wanted to share. We had a nice dinner. We kind of like going to this Mexican restaurant now that's on the south side. And we almost get the same thing, y'all. We're so boring. We don't do the fancy smashy restaurants anymore. We used to, but it's like, again, like we're at that age and at that stage where we just keep it simple. And we kind of stick to what we like. And this little restaurant over on the south side, it's the food is so good. The drinks are really good. We love their margaritas and their daiquiris. And you always get just so full off of the food. And we like it. So I want to say the last couple of years, that's where we've been going. I think last year we went someplace else. And the year before that, we went to the Mexican place again. So we kind of go back and forth, but we always kind of find ourselves at this Mexican restaurant because we just like it. The food's good, the drinks are good, so why not? We're never disappointed whenever we go. So that's kind of like our little new tradition. Because before, we used to go to the nice restaurants and we would get all dressed up. And I'm about to be 48. He's about to be 49. So we're at that point like, why? So that's that. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And there was something else I wanted to talk about. Something about locks. Thank you. Oh, first, thank you for all those really, really good suggestions. I know a lot of you, and I'm talking about on YouTube, from my last video when I asked for suggestions if you knew of anybody in the Milwaukee area who knew how to do locks. And I appreciate the suggestions. Someone mentioned Sister Locker TV, and I know she has her own shop, and and I believe her shop is doing very well. I haven't followed her in a while, so I don't know if she still has the shop, but I know when she did have the shop, it was really, really successful, and I'm super happy for her and all the success, that she's found opening and, her own hair salon and whatnot. But what I'm looking for, I know, she's been, I think, a certified loctician. I think she's certified for only a couple of years, but I'm looking for somebody with just a few more, some years under their belt with experience with, lock repair, lock health, that kind of thing. Like that's, because I've been through so many people who, they're supposed to have been experienced, they claim they were, but then when push comes to shove, either they get lazy and they just don't want to take the time to do the lock repairs. They just rip through, rush through your reties and just want to get paid. And I'm really sticking to my guns this time as far as the experience. Like I need that whoever touches my hair next has that experience under their belt, and that that's at least part of their main focus. You know what I mean? Like I want somebody who can look at my hair and tell what's going on or what I need, that type of deal. So no knock against her or anybody else. Also, as far as the distance, like I know 45 minutes isn't that far away, but I'm kind of spoiled. I'm used to people being near me within my vicinity, but I also recognize that I'm gonna have to open up my mind and open up to the possibility of having to travel to get my hair done right. So if it's to Chicago or wherever else, I guess that's what I'm going to have to do. And I know I'm complaining when there's others out there who have to travel even further to get their hair done, who have to travel further than, more than 45 minutes or an hour or two. And my heart goes out to y'all, to all of you who have to travel far out just to get your hair retightened or whatever. But I've been fortunate enough so far, to have people near me, but the pickings are slim. Like there's a lot of lactician. Well, no, there isn't a lot of lacticians in Milwaukee, but of the ones who are here, there's a lot of them who only deal with traditional locks, who only prefer to deal with traditional locks. And yeah, they don't want to deal with micro locks too much, or they don't want to deal with anybody who has issues. You know, they just want to be able to, do your retie and send you on your way. So that's kind of what I've been encountering. But I do appreciate all the suggestions. Please keep them coming. And I will keep you all updated on what I decide, if I find anybody. And if I end up having to go to Chicago. I mean, train ticket, I could take the train to Chicago. And that wouldn't be too bad. At least I wouldn't have to drive. I wouldn't have to fight traffic. I could just probably get an Uber to wherever the person is if they work out of a shop. So that wouldn't be too bad. And Chicago is about 2 hours away. I'm not sure. I don't think it's 2 hours on the train. But in a car, if you do the speed limit, it's about 2 hours, hour and 45 minutes, give or take. Depends on what kind of driver you are. So, yeah, that's about it. So I'm going to sign off. I'm going to take off all this makeup. Speaking of which, why did that man of mine keep telling me, you don't have to get all dressed up. You don't have to put on no makeup. You don't have to get all dialed up. Excuse me, sir. We're going out to celebrate our anniversary, and you think I'm not going to put on some makeup? I'm going to do my eyes. I always do my eyes. I put on a little lipstick. You know, I throw some earrings on. I get cute. I'm like, what do you mean I don't have to put on makeup and get all dialed up? You know what it is? Because I even said to him, I said, so you don't like me wearing makeup anymore? You like seeing me barefaced? Because since the pandemic, I've been working from home and I don't put on makeup hardly ever. And he's gotten used to it. And he even told me, I like you without makeup. I like the way you look. Seriously. It's not like I wear a lot. I do my eyes. That's it. I don't put on foundation, powder, nothing. I do my eyes. I put on some lipstick. That's it. And he's like, you don't have to do all of that. Anywho, let me stop before I say something. This is a happy day. This is a happy weekend. We're celebrating all weekend. So I'm going to go take off my little makeup and rest a little, find something to watch. He's in there asleep. He's been snoring since we got home. That's how he is once he gets a drink in him or two. We're not drinkers, by the way. It doesn't take much to get us tired and sleepy. I drink more than he does. So he's been asleep since we've been home. So I'm going to go find something to watch and just chill. So thank you for watching. Hey to all my new subscribers. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hop in those comments. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.